Okay, if you've heard of equity crowdfunding in Australia, you would have heard of Birchal. The two work hand in hand, and Birchal has reached a significant milestone this past week, with Tiller Rides becoming its 100th successful raise. The Perth company, many are calling the Tesla of e-bikes, has just raised, and Julian Illich from Tiller joins us now, as does Birchal founder Matt Vitale. Great to see both of you. Hello, gents.
Great to have us on. Thank you.
Hey, Matt, we'll start with you firstly, if we can. Why do you think investors have really gotten behind Tiller with such energy at the moment?
Look, it's just a great business and represents that Australia can really punch above its weight in developing a hardware product that really caters to a growing market of people being interested in personal mobility, but also electronic assisted bikes. It's a really exciting category and representative of the kinds of businesses that we're really creating now in Australia, which is great.
And 100 in a row as well, or the 100th, Matt. What does that mean for you? That's a big moment.
Yeah, it really is. And with Bill to pass the milestone, it's Tiller's second raise on the platform, and being a hardware business, they require a lot of capital to get products in market. And the first time that we hosted the offer for Tiller, it was really, really well supported. So we really haven't been surprised that investors have joined in at this second milestone as well. But it's just been such a rapid pace of growth for the crowdfunding industry, but for Birchal as well. Passing 100 deals, if we think back to 2018, it seems like Mount Everest to climb that number, but we've passed 50 in the last 12 months. So, it's really showing that the industry is accelerating, but it's only possible with great founders and great businesses like Tiller trusting us to tell their story.
So let's talk about Tiller. Julian, this is your second go at raising capital this way. Why did you choose this method exactly?
Well, the great thing with equity crowdfunding is that when we're about to put a product on the market, we're basically building our brand across Australia, where we've got some amazing discounts, like really generous discounts, so people can actually get a Roadster to actually become an investor in shares and own a product. So we're actually going to get many, many sales out of this I guess the last three weeks we've got left in the campaign. And so we'll get sales, a whole lot of capital raised, and then when we go to market later this year, when the bikes actually arrive, we'll have a whole bunch of people actually riding bikes around the cities around Australia, and so there'll be an amazing sort of market launch.
And Julian, tell us a bit more about the Tiller Rides e-bike. Why is it so special exactly?
Well, look, what we did, which was different than most people, is we actually went right back to sort of the grassroots and said, what do people want? If they want a product to ride every day, urban transport, not cycling, what features do they want? So we did all that research back in 2015-16, and then we built a product from the ground up. And essentially what that means is you end up with a product that's got everything built in, so you can kind of walk out of the office, walk out of your house with your helmet and your bike, and that's it, because it's all built in. There is some special about it that make it, that Tesla of e-bike is really, we're well beyond whatever else is doing, but it also has this digital connectivity, which a lot of people are really worried about the e-bikes being stolen. So we did a lot of work on this anti-theft system, and essentially it's got this motion sensor alarm. You can arm it when you leave it, and then if someone touches it, it'll actually let you know, and then it'll actually GPS track itself. So that feature alone is a massive selling factor and is well beyond what everyone else is doing. But then you've got heaps of other features that you can, on our bike that no one else has got. It's very hard to explain them all, but our website, tillerrides.com, you can see all those features, and lots of people go there and check it out and are quite amazed.
And Matt, just finally to finish, Tiller had quite a big average investment in the first 24 hours, I believe. So what makes a successful campaign in attracting investors?
Yeah, look, the early money tends to come from people that are close to the business. Like when we're running a crowdfunding campaign, you need to remember we're building trust in a very short period of time. The high average investment really shows that there's been a lot of wholesale investment, and these people are typically close to the business. and have invested accordingly. The rest of the market, they really should take comfort in that. And, the fact that this has been endorsed by the early stage investors that have been close to the business that really want to see Tiller succeed and have been a key part of its success to date.
Guys, great to chat with both of you. Keep us up to date with both sides, Tiller Rides, of course, and Birchal, and we'll chat really soon, okay?
Thanks for having us on.
Thanks so much.
Cheers.
Awesome work.